Hello, friends. I hope everyone is doing great. Uh, I've had really busy week, I have to say, so I apologize. I'm not as present in on YouTube as I wish I wanted to be. But anyway, I got a new deck, and today we're gonna do a quick reading with the Decameron tarot. It's a sexual tarot. So I'm just preparing everyone that is under the age of 19. There's going to be some explicit pictures here. All right, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. Sometimes I can get very dirty when I speak. So I prefer all individuals who are under the age of 19 to leave this channel right now before I start. All right. Thank you. Okay. So the reading is going to be about you and him. How do you see one another sexually and physically and mentally and emotionally, and your wishes and desires for one another. Okay, so I shuffled already several times. I'm just gonna spread them wide like that. All right, so let's start with the significator, which is him and you. Let's start with him. So who is he? Okay, let's find out. Who is he? Look at that. He's the Four of Swords. Right now, he is detached. He's a bit cautious, but he's also not defensive. This is more like he's expecting like his judgment day practically. This card usually, that's what it says, that I know what I've gone through. I understand this journey, and now I'm just waiting here and bearing the consequences. Usually, most of the tarot cards, that's what it shows. So this is who he is right now. A person that he got you angry. He's a person that he got you. This can be you, but that's him in the sense that, you know, this is how he's identified as a person that he got you detached by him detaching himself, and he got you a bit upset. But it also saying that Four of Swords is about really expecting the consequences based on the actions that were previously taken, right? And he's like, here I am, okay, bring it on. I'm prepared for it, you know, I did it to myself. So he's like expecting he learned his lesson kind of, and is expecting to be judged for it, like some justice to be in place. And he's the person that made you put justice for yourself. In the same time, it seems like this is you, and he made you be like this too, you know, like the person that, okay, I'm standing up for myself and I'm detaching, and I'm gonna think this through because this is getting ridiculous, and I'm just gonna let it be. It is what it is, and I'm just gonna, let's see what happens, right? So this is him. Now, who are you? Let's see who you are. The her. Oh, wow. You are the fool. You are the dreamer. You are somebody that, look at this guy. He's like drunk, irresponsible. He's like careless. You're just setting yourself free. You just don't care no more. You've been following this dream for a long time and jumping off the cliff, taking a leap of faith, and you don't even know where this is going. You can be a person that you're not paying attention to the circumstances. That's another scenario. This guy looks very poor. It seems like he has no job, nothing put together. Like he has no identity, no personality. He's loose, right? And she's like, yeah, let's loosen it a bit more. It seems like she's just next to him and she doesn't care of the circumstances. Seems like she just wants him. Yeah, she just wants him so bad. She doesn't care that there's a lot of other things that are missing in the equation. She just wants what she wants. Yeah, there's circumstances, right? And she's just letting everything unfold naturally. Whatever there is some major transformation, because with the butterfly coming off his shoe is like that's a sign of a transformation. So he's taking a leap of faith on this journey, and that's you that kind of has come to a realization of letting things unfold naturally, kind of. That's what the dreamer is about. Sometimes the dreamer is a bit irresponsible. They take in actions that they're not seeing all the big picture and all the detailed information that you need to have in order to put your life in a better place in many aspects, right? Because this guy here looks like he got nothing going on. He's not on the right track. But she seems like all she wants to do is just play with it. She just wants to let everything hang out. Okay. But in order to experience life and to build a personality, you need to let sometimes yourself just loose, right? You need to experience the wrong actions, the right actions, in order to build a personality, right? You gotta act like a fool to slowly build maturity and slowly understand your worth and value, and like I said, building a personality. And that happens only by taking some irresponsible actions sometimes in order to learn from them, right? And I think you were acting foolish, but you learned, because here you put yourself and you put him in a place now that everybody got to take responsibility for their actions. Everybody's standing there waiting for the judgment day to some degree. That's what it looks like, both of you. All right. So how does he perceive you on a mental level? What does he think of you? Is he thinking of you? And how does he think of you? His opinion about you. Let's take this one. Oh boy. He thinks of you, all right? The Devil card. This is the Devil card. Right there. Yeah, this is a Capricorn. He is like there's an obsession about you, and even on a sexual and a sensual um, plane, he really, because something is lacking, so he's bound to you. This is bondage, this is a connection. He needs to have you. Like, I think this is very physical, a strong chemistry. um he thinks about you like crazy. Like with the devil card here, his opinion about you is that you are like a drug to him. Yeah, you are like a drug to him. His life has no meaning without you being present in some form of or shape, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, it has come to a point that he has to have you. Yeah. Well, yeah. With the devil, it's about lust, bondage, desires, obsession, um, control, power. He feels if he can't have you, nobody else can have you. And he will make sure that nobody else touches you until the moment that he can touch you. Yeah, he's empowering you. Like, he's right behind you, like watching your back, everything you do. And he, unless he's the only one who touches, he's not going to let nobody else touch you. That's how that's the way he thinks about you. Oh, wow. And what do you think about him? This is the Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. She's like going down on him. You think about him as somebody that, you know how he's sitting on his chair and acting like, like a king, and she's on her knees and, going down on him with her head going up and down. You feel exactly like what he's doing here, the devil. He feels empowered over you, but it's not just because he has so much power over you. He's obsessed with you because he feels weak around you. And this is vice versa. And whatever you think you're doing to him is, you feel sometimes like you're being forced to some degree, but his ego is so proud. Like, you feel like there's no equality here. You see, like, he forces you to bend on your knees to do what you gotta do, kind of. He's forcing you to surrender. Yeah, this is what it is, surrender, kind of. The Nine of Swords is like, come here and give it to me how I want it, and just do it and surrender, right? And you say, no, I'm not gonna do it because it's your ego speaking, and you don't want us to make love. You just want me to give you something. You know what I mean? To go down on you, and that's it. But that is like, she feels like humiliated. She doesn't want it to be like that. She wants it more on an equal level, right? He shows this empowerment, and she feels that she wants things to be done from a place of more integrity and equality. But he's like, no, I got you. I won't let you go, and I gotta bend you on your knees to make you weak and surrender to my desires, kind of, Anyway, how what is his opinion about your beauty and physicality? How does he envision you physically? Okay. Let's physically. Let's take this one. Oh, look at that! How beautiful. This is the Two of Wands. Oh wow. He sees you as a natural beauty. There's a dog again here. Oh my God, they never. He feels you like you have this natural beauty. Some of you might be a bit of a red hair here. They look like reddish. Or somebody who has certain complexion, maybe freckles and stuff. Yeah. Somebody who has nice breasts, nice hips, nice shoulders, very feminine hands. Yeah, very feminine features. Yeah, very clear this picture, very nice picture. He loves to worship you and your body, and he restrains the wilder side of him. It's like he just loves to adore you, but inside there's the animalistic side of him that he's trying to hide to some degree, especially if he's around you, because your beauty just makes him weak, just wants to watch you. He just loves watching you, and his facial expressions changes just by looking at you. It seems like she's younger than him, way more younger, like at least 10 years younger than him. So somebody here is way younger, and he's always like behind her, like watching her behind her shoulders, like everywhere. And yeah, he just loves to watch her dress and undress. He loves your physique, very like a natural beauty. Yeah, with this attributes, somebody that knows how to expose herself gently in a very elegant way, soft, gentle way, not rough. And he loves that about you, very feminine, the way she undresses herself, you know, very sensually. Yeah, very nice. Let's put this here. And how do you see him physically? How do you see him physically? Oh, like the death card. You find him very sexually attractive. Like the death card is actually Pluto in Scorpio. It's all about sex and lust. You are attracted to death. Like you just physically, you're like feel like dying. When you look at him, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna die just like this watching at you. And oh boy, the death card, and it's about like really, he has made her a different woman. She feels transformed. She feels completely different. He actually taught her because of all this journey. She has learned to learn herself more and learn her vulnerability, to love it and to embrace it, her uniqueness, and to love her body and herself and everything, her personality, and to not be ashamed to expose it, because uh, she is a rare woman. So, and that's why she she loves him to death. That's why she's attracted to him to death, and that's why she has this also physical attraction to him, because she feels like life without him, really, in the end of the day, it doesn't have much sense. No matter how these crops are uh, abundant, right? Because it's about new life, but she really, she really want to enjoy all this abundance with him, and she wants to let the old the old ways gone, and because he is somebody that makes her feel desirable, she makes her feel more beautiful. Yeah. hmm How does he envision uh, her in bed, like having sex with her? How does he fantasize about her in bed? On what position? That's in bed. Oh gosh, the Hierophant. Always this guy. Uh, he envisions her a bit restricted, a bit limited, but also just because she's gentle. But he knows there's a hidden side. The Hierophant is known to have uh, both the conventional and unconventional methods. So he knows both sides of the story, being the proper person, the orthodox, and the unorthodox. So, and these two cards actually go so well together. He sees her as somebody that is very feminine, very gentle, knows how to be in bed with a certain feminine behavior and elegance, and certain self-respect about the way she interacts in bed. But he also knows that a woman knows what she needs to do and what she has to do to please a man. So she's not restricted, but she's very conservative in the sense that she does what she does underneath the blankets with him, you know what I mean? Like, you can carry the cross, right? You can be very spiritual, and yet, when you're intimate with your person, that's something between you and him under the sheets. That's how he sees you, and he likes that about you. A person that doesn't have to be exposed to the whole world, the way they make love, but a person that is very feminine, very gentle, very proper externally, but underneath the sheets with her partner, she carries passion. There's this shoe is red and yellow, which shows about passion and desires and confidence and joy and happiness. So in the end of the day, she knows what makes her truly happy, and him. When they're intimate together, that's when the real bond is. Beside many other factors like spiritual level, There's depth here, right? And spirituality and feelings and emotions and many aspects. And the Hierophant is also known, very realistic in the same time. So he loves that she carries those elements, and yet, she knows how to give him a service under the sheets, right? So he likes that. That's how he sees you, a person that is a bit um, careful, gentle, but yet she's not shy to give you what you need and what makes you happy, right? In bed. How does he fantasizes your facial expressions when you're making love? The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is about he likes to watch you, knowing that you behind the key here, there's a keyhole. You know that he's watching you, right? And it turns him on, knowing that you're doing what you're doing. And maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but when you're just yourself and behind that key, behind that door, God knows what you're doing on your own, and he just loves to admire you. He loves to see that natural expression of the face when you're having your moment of intimacy. And how do you fantasize sex with him? What position? Let's see here. Oh wow, we got the Five of Swords. You like to be on top. Oh yes, you like to be at top. In some cases, you'd like to do it in nature, in public places. It seems like you're trying to cover yourself here, but you see how he acts like he doesn't want to be seen. He got all his clothes on, but yet, he lifts your skirt here. Like, even though it's in public, he still wants to make sure people can see that. So, Five of Swords is a bit not the best card, but we're talking about her positions. So let's not pay attention to the card itself, like the meaning of it, but let's look at the picture. This is the position that you like to do it with him. You want him to see you, how your body moves and reacts when you are leading. Yeah, you are leading, and he's enjoying that. He's enjoying that. But you see how you have all these leaves, printouts stamped on your body? You see, it's like you're putting all the work. He's not doing anything. But I guess that's how you want it. Yeah, I guess you want, in some cases, you want him to see you, to see your body while you're performing. Yeah. Okay. What does he thinks about the future sexually? What is the sexual expectations for the future? there's nothing going on so far. So we got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is, there's air, but there's also fire, and there's also water actually in the Queen of Swords. He doesn't expect much sexually in the near future because she's very determined in putting her honor in place. You know, a lot of feminine energy here. There's another female here, like she'd rather give her love to another woman than to go back to you before having her honor in place. I don't know. For some cases. Yeah, for her it's about dignity, and there's this sense of pride and self-respect, and she's a queen, right? She knows where she stands in the society, in her life, in many aspects of her life. She knows where she stands, and she deserves somebody to equally approach her and speak her truth and mind just like she does. You know, all these swords are about mental clarity and honesty and transparency. She's also very gentle and fun and entertaining. You know, this nourishing she gives, it's like breastfeeding somebody. She is a mother figure. She can give love to anyone because it's more like a sign of compassion, because she knows what she's gone through, so she carries that compassion, but she chooses who. But yeah, sexually, he doesn't see it like it's going anywhere near at this time. And what is she hoping they might get? What is she hoping they're gonna achieve together in the near future? Let's pick this one. My God, so many swords. The Two of Swords. She's hoping that finally and two minds come together, and you see they both have these masks. It's almost as they're saying that enough with the thinking, enough, let's just put a blindfold on the head and let's just do what we gotta do. I don't know. And the other side is she wants those masks off so we can see each other in the eye, right? You see that he's going down on her. It's a bit like this other card when he makes her go down on him, you see, and then here she makes him go down on her, because that's the struggle right now. Who's gonna go down on you first, right? And is this sense of empowerment, like that's the decision now. Who's gonna make the first move? Who's gonna go down on their knees, me or you? And that's why there's a sexual blockage, because it's that thing that who's gonna beg first, and if they beg or they make the first move, then it seems like a weakness. And then let's say you knock on their door and start the conversation first, he's still gonna see it like, oh, you see, she's weak. She's gonna want something from me, or then I don't know. As always. And then he's scared because he's also scared that if he approaches you or you approaches him, and then you both get what you want, then you both are scared that it's gonna end. You know, he is as scared as you are when you think that he's gonna just give it to you and then he's just gonna leave. He thinks the same. So once you get what you want from him, or you give him what he wants, you're gonna disappear. And you think the same. Once he makes you do things, then he's gonna disappear. Like everybody's gonna disappear after what they give and receive. So it's the same thing. Yeah. How do they dream about you? Most of the night, when you're having orgasm. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, the 5 of Wands. This card doesn't make sense much, but when you're having orgasm, 5 of Wands. Oh my god, I feel so tired. I'm gonna close it. Sorry guys, I'm feeling tired.